How to choose the perfect Dachshund, a guide to buying. Hello everyone. Today I'm here to talk to you about buying a Dachshund. Dachshunds are one of the most popular dog breeds and they can be a great addition to your family. But before you jump into this decision, there are some things you should know. So today I'm going to give you 10 tips for buying a Dachshund. Before getting into the topic, we would like to ask our viewers to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with more exciting content. Your support means everything to us. Get ready for an engaging and informative video. When you make the decision to get a Dachshund puppy, it can be tempting to take one home straight away. However, this hasty decision can lead to problems if you don't take the time to consider the breed's traits. This phenomenon, called puppy fever, can make people overlook red flags or even get taken advantage of. Before buying a Dachshund, you should follow the advice below to save yourself heartbreak and disappointment in the future. Aspects to consider before buying a Dachshund. 1. Know the breed of Dachshund before committing. Dachshunds can be very adorable, but they are not suitable for everyone. Before deciding to get one, make sure that you have done your research so that you are aware of everything that comes with owning this breed. Not taking the time to learn about the Dachshund's personality, characteristics, and any common health problems can lead to the dog being given up to a shelter. For example, they may be more demanding and require more physical activity than other breeds. Additionally, they have a long lifespan of 15 to 16 years, which is something to consider when bringing them into the family. 2. Make sure you are prepared to raise a Dachshund puppy. Many people overlook the amount of effort that goes into raising a puppy. It is not just about the cuteness of a Dachshund puppy, but rather the commitment and hard work it takes to build a strong bond and teach them manners. It usually takes at least 6 months of dedication until they reach a more manageable age. If you don't feel up to the task of raising a puppy, you may want to consider fostering an older dog instead. 3. Have a plan to manage health problems. No matter what the cause, whether it be bad luck or a health issue, expensive medical costs may come up unexpectedly with a Dachshund. To protect against this, it is wise to get medical insurance when the dog is still young and has no pre-existing conditions, or to save enough money to be able to cover these costs. It is estimated that 1 out of every 4 Dachshunds will have back issues, and if surgery is required, it can cost anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000. 4. Do not buy a Dachshund puppy in a pet store. A responsible breeder strives to produce pups that meet breed standards, focuses on breed improvement, and provides excellent care for their animals. On the other hand, most puppies from pet stores come from puppy mills, which are commercial operations that do not ensure the health or well-being of the parent dogs. Although some stores only offer animals from animal shelters, these are typically older and mixed breeds. 5. Beware of online scammers. Most fraudulent activity begins on Facebook, but some fraudsters create convincing-looking websites to dupe people into parting with their hard-earned money. Those looking to buy a Dachshund or a Dachshund pup are particularly vulnerable, as scammers are aware of their desperation and will take advantage of it. To avoid this, it is best to not purchase a puppy from these sources and not to send money via wire transfer. 6. Ask people for referrals. If you are looking for a Dachshund breeder in your area, you should ask friends, family, and other Dachshund owners for advice. Be aware that some people may have gotten their pet from a rescue organization and may not have knowledge of a breeder. To avoid any awkward conversations, be sure to ask people directly where they got their Dachshund. Additionally, joining a local Dachshund club may also provide you with useful information regarding breeders. 7. Research reputable Dachshund breeders. Once you've identified a potential breeder, don't stop your research there. Get in touch with the breeder and try to build a relationship. A good breeder will be willing to answer any questions you may have and provide you with a contract, photos, and videos of the pup. Look for signs of legitimacy during your conversations and check the breeder's listing on the American Kennel Club website. If they are listed as a breeder of merit and participate in the Bred with Heart program, this is a good indication that the breeder is trustworthy. 8. Check breeder reviews. When researching breeders, it is important to consider reviews, but be aware that they can be easily faked on social media platforms such as Facebook. The Better Business Bureau is a better source of objective information. However, even if the breeder is not listed, it doesn't necessarily mean they are bad. If there are complaints, it is best to ask further questions or simply avoid them. 9. Check that you are getting a purebred Dachshund puppy. This may not be of great importance to you, but Dachshund mixes, such as the Chiweenie and the Doxy-Poo, are typically cheaper and more commonly found in shelters than purebreds, so don't be fooled if someone tells you they are expensive. Be aware that some breeders may attempt to pass these mixes off as purebreds. It is not enough to rely on a photo or a breeder's word if you are looking for a purebred puppy. The easiest way to confirm if the puppy is a purebred Dachshund is to ask to see the parents and the puppy's registration papers. 10. Ask how they will be raised. Most Dachshund puppies will be ready to join their new home after 8 to 10 weeks. During this time, they will stay with their mother, learn how to eat solid food, and understand boundaries through playing with their litter mates. A competent breeder will do their best to prepare the pup for family life by giving them the appropriate training and socialization. Before the pup comes home, it's a good idea to start simple training and get them used to children, cats, or other small animals if needed. If you can, ask the breeder to do some nail trimming and toilet training while they are still with them. Final thoughts about buying a new Dachshund. Adopting a puppy can be a delightfully joyous moment for anyone, although it can become a challenging and discouraging experience if not done correctly. To guarantee that you will obtain a content and vigorous pup, as well as being prepared for the upbringing, these tips need to be followed. If you're pondering about bringing home a second pup for your current one to have a companion, make sure to consider these vital elements first. That's all for today. I hope this video has helped you understand the process of buying a Dachshund. Thanks for watching and be sure to tune in for more helpful tips and advice.